Hello there. My name is Kimberly Wilson, and welcome back to another episode of Tea with Kimberly. So please grab a cup of tea, a journal, and a pen. I'm going to share with you today some tips on one of the pieces that I encourage as a daily habit, if possible, which is mindful movement. So basically, it's just moving your body. And yet, it's actually not that easy for many people to make happen on a regular basis. So, a few things that may help. One, find a practice that you love. So, for 2 decades, I did yoga pretty much every day. And then back in 2018, I rediscovered ballet as an adult and am obsessed. Then, of course, during the pandemic, couldn't go to studios. So I started doing a ton of online ballet, and now I do it online all the time. So it's finding a practice that really nourishes your body and feels good and is convenient. So, a few things, right? Going for a walk, doing gentle stretches in your chair midday, during lunch, at the start of your day, at the end of your day, any time of day, stretching is so, so good for you. Going for a bike ride, hopping on a bike and going, right? There's something very nourishing about a bike ride. And, just kind of being able to saunter through at a quite slow pace, similar to walking. Right. Some of you may be joggers or may enjoy going for runs. So, thinking about what are the ways that you can move your body in a way that feels really good to you. Of course, there's Pilates, there's bar, there's horseback riding. I mean, there's so many different ways to move our bodies. And yet we can get so sedentary. And then the more sedentary we become, the less we want to move our body. I totally get it. One thing that helps me too is I love the Apple Watch, but you could do like a Fitbit where you track it. So anytime I start my online ballet class, I'm like, check. If I go on a walk to my physical therapy appointment, check, because that's like 20 minutes, right? It's a mile. If I'm walking to the office, I don't usually click it because it's just about 8 minutes. Or when I'm walking the dog, he's so slow that, it takes us about 30 minutes to get halfway around the block. So I don't click it. But these are just all different ways in which, okay, how can you move your body all the time? From even, you park further away at the grocery store, or you take the stairs when possible. Get that body moving. Because the more sedentary it becomes, just I find that energetically too, we become a bit sedentary. I mean, think about when you weren't able to move much during the pandemic, you weren't able to get outside in the same way, things along those lines, and how just kind of atrophied, we could easily become. So, mindful movement, I just really want to encourage you to find something that it just makes your body sing. Okay. And again, of course, I mentioned ballet, but it could be jazz, it could be modern. I mean, hip hop, there's so many different ways in which you can get that body moving and also do something really good for your heart rate, for your mental health. And also, what I love, say about ballet and many of the others, mentally challenging, right? You have to learn choreography. With yoga, you have to learn the poses. It's not just like plug and play. These things take a lot of cognitive challenge, right? Which is stimulating, especially as we get a little bit older. So think about one mindful movement activity that you could commit to on a regular basis, ideally daily, that you are doing that just allows yourself to feel a bit more alive. All right, so happy mindful moving, and I would love to hear what it is that you find to really nourish yourself. And you can find out more about me and my work at kimberlywilson.com.